All right, so this is not a suggestion at all, guys. No one suggested it. No one told me that this was coming out. I get an alert on my phone and I'm like, Mansa Musa? Interesting. All right, so we're here for this, obviously, guys. So tomorrow, I'll do the donated, the ERB tomorrow. But today, we're doing this. All right, we're here for every single aspect of this, and I cannot wait for it. All right, but listen, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content. Right? Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. All right, so the lyrics are pulled up to the left just in case we need them in long form. My left. All right, let's get it.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN.
Quick volume check.
Mansa Musa.
What happened? Okay, firstly, okay. This is Screwface, right? Screwface John, a fellow reactor rapper, all right? You know, known for pretty much solid delivery and cadence throughout. That's what he does, right? He's dope, no complaints. All right, I don't see the Mansa Musa. Other than, well, no, I think he's like Nigerian or something. So maybe that's the West African connection potentially. But all right, I think Mansa Musa was like a big guy, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Mansa Musa versus Jeff Bezos.
Voila, by the holy Quran, I lay my hand upon, I blaze base.
Voila, it's like I swear to God. By God type of thing. All right, let's get it. The Holy Quran, that's their book of worship. And because Mansa Musa was a Muslim.
The Holy Quran, I lay my hand upon, I blaze Bezos, inflict inflammatory damage on Amazon, burn it down like when they put the cattle on, the hottest on the map since the Atlas of Catalan.
Yeah, he's referring to the Catalan Atlas specifically. Yeah, when he was depicted as the richest person on the planet, right? The King of Kings, Mansa Musa was known as. All right, let's get it.
Burn it down like when they put the cattle on, the hottest on the map since the Atlas of Catalan. King of Mali, with gold bars you can't escape.
With gold bars, as he's saying, first of all, he's saying his bars are golden, but also at the same time, he was known legitimately for his gold. He would throw gold at people, bro. Keep that in mind. Right? Destroying countries' economies. That's what he did. I think that's what he was known for, really, right? Let's get it.
From lyrically, I pack heat, you pack a tape gun.
He packs heat. Okay, cool. He packs heat. You pack a tape gun because this is Amazon, you know, taping the boxes. All right, let's get it.
I'm laying the blows you can't dodge. This ain't sales tax.
He does dodge sales tax because, like, think about it for a second. You have Jeff Bezos, with his big ass company, should be paying somewhere around 35%. Let's keep it real. He pays 12. Just keep that in mind. Your parents who own a business or you who own a business, think about that for a second, guys. All right, let's get it.
I pack heat, you pack a tape gun. I'm laying the blows you can't dodge. This ain't sales tax. I left footprints in the Sahara. I know hot tracks.
I left footprints in the Sahara. I know hot tracks. Hot tracks, you know, hip hop lingo in a sense, right? But also at the same time, he was known for legitimately sending trade caravans across the Sahara. So in a sense, the tracks that were made were hot because the Sahara is known as one of the hottest places on Earth. One of the hottest places, all right? All right, let's continue.
You can't dodge, this ain't sales tax. I left footprints in the Sahara, I know hot tracks. Bust dorks like .com bubbles when I hit them.
All right.
Nah, you can't spit, you got that algorithm.
Al Gore. Rhythm. You can't spit, you have that Al Gore rhythm. All right.
Here's some negative advice to get your union problems handled. Want workers that don't piss? Hire some camels.
Because his workers were having a hard time actually using the bathroom because of the time constraints that they were under. So some of them were like, urinating in bottles of sorts, right? Because they couldn't get to the facilities. Then unions were created, obviously, to make it so if it was more of a workable environment, right? We understand your quota, sir, Jeff Bezos, but they're still human, right? So that's basically what he's pointing out. If you want workers that don't piss, then just get some camels, because camels notoriously are known for not having to urinate as often as other, living beings in a sense, right? All right, let's continue.
Advice to get your union problems handled. Want workers that don't piss? Hire some camels. I expanded horizons with libraries and mosques.
And universities. He was known for his love of the arts and knowledge, right? His goal was to, in a sense, teach people, right? He didn't want an ignorant society. He wanted a society of knowledge and art.
Don't piss, hire some camels. I expanded horizons with libraries and mosques while you chopped off the top of all the mom and pop shops.
While you chopped off the top of all the mom and pop shops, yeah, he cut the heads off of all of these smaller, companies. Because think about it, guys, it's easier just to buy off of Amazon. It just is. It's cheaper. They have more, they have more everything, guys, right? I can type in, I don't know, phone case, and it'll give me 10,000 choices of phone cases, guys. I cannot walk into a mom and pop shop and do that. That's the problem. But I understand, support local, your local economy, but the problem is the same thing that Walmart has, guys. Walmart, Amazon both kill businesses. Fact, guys. All right, let's continue. It's just the ability to get what you want fast.
The horizons with libraries and mosques while you chopped off the top of all the mom and pop shops. All you widened was the gap between the haves and have-nots. Now they ordering or living in your cardboard box.
What? Okay, so all right, so he widened the gap between the haves and have-nots. Okay, we'll give you that, right? Though also at the same time, now they're either ordering from or living in the cardboard boxes that he sends, because I have a lot of cardboard boxes here from Amazon, right? I could build a castle with them. So he's basically saying you're either the people are buying from Amazon or they're living in the boxes that are created by Amazon. Damn.
It was the gap between the haves and have-nots. Now they ordering or living in your cardboard box.
At Amazon, our product research is phenomenal, but I've never heard your story, and I own Audible.
Okay. Yeah, why would you? Right? You will hear of Jeff Bezos in history books, right? This is where things get a little weird, and the conversation that needs to be had about empires are. Let's have an honest conversation, guys. You know what I'm saying? You would hear his story. You would hear of Caesar. You would hear of every other ruler, of European descent if you live in the Western world. It is just a fact, okay? Because our history books are his story, if that makes any sense. Not so much world history, but his story. Like I think a couple of days ago we did Napoleon versus Napoleon, right? And it's the concept of people saying that for the average height at that time was 5'8". Internationally, no, it was not. It just was not that height, because you're completely disregarding the Neolithic people that are all over, right, 6'5". You get what I'm saying here? You're disregarding an entire sect of society, okay? So that's why you've never heard of Mansa Musa. If this is the first time hearing of Mansa Musa, his story is great, guys. All right, he ran an empire for real. He was known as the richest man on earth in recorded history, at least, right? He still has more money. Well, no, not anymore, obviously. But at the time, he had more money than Jeff Bezos still does right now, right? He's going to catch him. Without a doubt, Jeff Bezos is going to catch Mansa Musa. But be fully aware, I think he's worth like 200 billion with a B. And Mansa Musa in the 1300s, right, was worth 400 billion, okay? Just keep that in mind, all right? It is a story worth looking into if you guys have not, all right? Let's continue.
At Amazon, our product research is phenomenal, but I've never heard your story, and I own Audible. So go dig some more gold there, Kanye West Africa.
Go dig some more gold, because he lived around gold. Mansa Musa's whole thing was like, guys, I love gold. All right, I'm gonna pay people to dig gold and just give it all to me, basically. And yeah, so gold digger in a sense, that's what that is. The Kanye West reference. West Africa, Mali is in West Africa. He was the king of Mali. All right, go dig some more gold. For example, he loved gold so much, everything around him was gold, right? It wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna stack up gold bars. No, bro. Everything around him was gold, bro. All right, everything.
Better than the soundtrack to Battlestar Galactica. Never trade blows with Jazzy Jeff Bezos.
Jazzy Jeff, never trade blows with Jazzy Jeff Bezos. Jazzy Jeff, as in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. That was their rap group. He's basically saying he's a I don't know, a sideman, I don't know, a hype man or something. But all right, let's continue.
The soundtrack to Battlestar Galactica. Never trade blows with Jesse Jeff Bezos. Egghead with a huge set of huevos.
Egghead, he's an intelligent guy with a gigantic testes.
I serve more people on the web than Spider-Man.
That's dope. That's a dope setup and delivery, guys. I serve more people on the web and internet than Spider-Man. That's dope. Spider-Man webs.
Egghead with a huge set of huevos. I serve more people on the web than Spider-Man. You rap like a soccer mom, that's why you're rowing caravans. You're over.
Soccer moms ride in caravans. We're there. Also at the same time, he again was known for his trade caravans. So, all right, we're here.
People on the web than Spider-Man. You rap like a soccer mom, that's why you're rowing caravans. You're overrated, like you leave economy.
You can't say that he's overrated and then say you've never heard of him. Pick one. All right, you just contradicted yourself now, sir. You own Audible, but yet you've never heard of Mansa Musa, and then you just said that he's overrated. Pick one. All right? Pick one. I don't know, guys. You know what I feel when somebody starts dissing themselves or they start contradicting themselves? We have a issue with who wins this battle, bro.
You rap like a soccer mom, that's why you're rowing caravans. You're overrated, like you leave economies inflated.
He did that. He basically got with he went to Egypt and basically felt like he was in a giving mood. He just came back from Mecca or Mecca, right? He went to go visit the Hajj in Mecca. And so he basically was like, oh, I feel so happy. I feel so giving. And he basically threw so much gold, right? Within the time that he was there, maybe a couple of days, he threw so much gold in the streets of Egypt that it wrecked their economy for 12 years. Okay. Keep that in mind, all right? So that's what Mansa Musa did. That's what he's referring to. And yeah, the price of gold dropped. It was ridiculous, guys, right? It inflated. Not dropped, raised? No, I don't know, guys. One of those things, all right? So basically what happened is that for 12 years, the economy was basically terrible because of what Mansa Musa did in a time frame of a couple of days. All right, let's continue.
That's why you're rowing caravans. You're overrated, like you leave economies inflated. You're about to taste some of that salt that you traded. It's a long-term play and giving your wealth away. Cause now I feed your whole country for the price of a cup of coffee per day.
Oh, like those advertisements about feed the starving child, right? The ones that they're. What's interesting about those things is that they're starting to do it now in Europe, guys. If you did not know, right, the same advertisements we see here about feeding starving children in Africa, right, they are doing the same exact type of commercials about feeding children in America. All right, if you guys didn't know, now you know, right? So. Okay, but yeah, so I get the reference here. The reference is absolutely dope in terms of how it was delivered. So yeah, so what was the point of giving all your money away? Because if we look at it right now, it didn't help his country, right? It just didn't. His country is impoverished, right? Plagued with civil wars and et cetera, right? Didn't help. But all right, let's get it. Now you feed your whole country for the price of a cup of coffee. All right.
You're giving your wealth away. Cause now I feed your whole country for the price of a cup of coffee per day. So bow to me like you did to the king of Cairo.
He didn't bow to the king of Cairo. And first of all, it wasn't a king of Cairo. It was a sultan of Cairo. Okay, I think it was a Mamluk. Something like that, guys. I don't remember his name, but it's something like that. Mamluk, potentially. And it was a sultan. And the reason why is because Mansa Musa specifically, after he left Mecca, when he went to Cairo, right? He was like, all right, I'm going to go meet with the Sultan of Cairo. And there was like a prerequisite. He had to bow, right, to the Sultan. And Mansa Musa was like, I'm not bowing to no one but God, Allah, basically, right? And that's why he never bowed to him. He literally didn't bow to the Sultan. And that was a prerequisite, so he never met the Sultan at that time. Then like a day or so later, the Sultan was like, I have to meet this man who's destroying my economy, obviously, right? So he basically said, okay, we're kind of on the same, ground in a sense. And then was just like, yeah, no more bow, no bowing needed, sir, type of thing. All right. So he didn't actually bow to the Sultan of Cairo, not the king.
Whole country for the price of a cup of coffee per day. So bow to me like you did to the king of Cairo. You're about as hack as Saudis have hit my iPhone.
Yeah, the Saudis hacked his iPhone. Fact.
More ashamed than when you accidentally killed your mom. When I make you.
Okay, I'll leave you more ashamed than you accidentally killed your mom. Okay, listen, this is a problem here. Only in one like text did they actually say that he killed his mother. All right. So keep that in mind. It was not the stories were not like corroborated. It was not that. While all the other stories had multiple sources, multiple different people witnessing things. And also, it may not have even been the mother in that specific book that he's referring to. It could have been like the mother, the grandmother, or like maybe the mother of one of his other siblings, potentially. But again, this is just straight hearsay, but I get it. For the purpose of battles, just throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. And that's kind of what Jeff Bezos is doing in this instance here. All right, let's get it.
Saudis have hit my iPhone. You'll be more ashamed than when you accidentally killed your mom. When I make you shit your pants, worse than diapers.com.
Hey, yo, Lex loser.
Amazon purchased diapers.com, and then the company failed, and yeah. All right, let's get it.
Accidentally killed your mom. When I make you shit your pants, worse than diapers.com.
Hey, yo, Lex loser.
Lex Luthor. All right.
Look like a villain at Comic-Con, you getting ate up. You should have battled me on Ramadan.
All right. You're getting ate up. You should have battled me on Ramadan. Ramadan is a time where people that follow the Islamic faith, they specifically refrain from eating so for a certain time. So I think it's like 16 hours of the day, something. Apologies. I'm not Muslim. I don't really know the amount of time, but I think it's like 16 hours of the day. So they can only eat like at specific times, maybe like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. All right. You're getting ate up. I feel you.
You look like a villain at Comic-Con, you getting ate up. You should have battled me on Ramadan. A harem of women.
Because then he wouldn't have eaten you.
What I had on my staff,
A harem is
one woman, Jeff, and she cut you in half.
I don't know what's making this Mansa Musa so dope. I don't know. It may be Screwface, bro. Because like again, for example, when I first heard Screwface, I was like, all right, he could definitely rap. But the situation I heard him in was odd. Okay, but other than that, dope. No complaints here. He's definitely delivering. You can definitely tell that he's the real rapper here, guys. All right, let's get it.
A harem of women's what I had on my staff. You married one woman, Jeff, and she cut you in half.
Yeah, she took all of his money, but it didn't really matter though because I think that he had like a spike, right, in his income. So like, regardless of what she took, it didn't matter because I think he like made it right back, guys.
David Pecker picked the pecker, you Peter pig. Now your new girl got.
Yeah, that's the guy who tried to extort him.
And she cut you in
or blackmail him.
David Pecker picked the pecker, you Peter pig. Now your new girl.
Your Peter picks. I don't need to explain Peter, potentially. You're Peter. You're Peter. Let's get it.
Got them feed me Seymour lips, and it turns.
Feed me Seymour. That's the Little Shop of Horrors reference. That thing that would was it the Venus flytrap or something like that. And yeah, so the new woman that he was with has very large lips in a sense. Not even large, really. I don't think they're large. Maybe it's the Botox. I don't know, guys.
Her own brother was the snitch. Woo! Fix your face. No wonder you bought Twitch.
Oh, fix your face. No wonder you bought Twitch. Savage.
Let me really break it down because there's more to him.
All right.
He ain't a Bezos. His real name is Jorgensen.
This 8 Mile cadence. Hold on, guys.
Let me break it down because there's more to him. He ain't a Bezos. His real name is Jorgensen.
Yeah, that's 8 Mile. That's from the battle scenes, guys. All right. He's not a Bezos. His real name is Jorgensen. Yeah, he's not a Bezos at all. His mother married a Cuban immigrant, and that Cuban immigrant specifically adopted Jeff Bezos, and gave him his last name. So now his name is Bezos.
Let me break it down because there's more to him. He ain't a Bezos. His real name is Jorgensen. But Daddy loved unicycles more to him, so we roll.
Oh yeah, his real father, left him and his mother, because he was like a bad father, right? He was a drunk in a sense, right? That was what his excuse was in a sense, right? And he then opened up a unicycle shop. He was like a circus. No. I think that happened later in life. I think he opened when they found him, basically he was like performing in a circus with unicycles, and then he opened up a unicycle shop or something like that. I think it's in Arizona.
Now that's a Blue Origin.
Blue Origin is his company, his space flight company.
He loved unicycles more than him, so he rolled out. Now that's a Blue Origin.
So he rolled out on his unicycle. Okay, now that's a blue. A blue maybe potentially, maybe sad. It's a sad origin. That's a Blue Origin. His delivery is crazy, guys. All right, crazy. Then he rolled out. Then that's a Blue Origin. That's a sad origin. Also referencing his company.
But Daddy loved unicycles more than him, so he rolled out. Now that's a Blue Origin. Take one small step towards a different profit.
Because space flight, take one small step. He's referring to, again, taking a small step for humankind or some shit like that. It's a reference from when he landed on the moon, right? All right. Also referencing the space flight from the previous bar. All right, let's get it.
Now that's a Blue Origin. Take one small step towards a different profit. Because these days you
take one small step towards a different prophet. Prophet referencing an oracle, a messenger, right? A religious messenger. Then also at the same time, it's a double because it means profit, because Jeff Bezos only cares about his profit.
That's a Blue Origin. Take one small step towards a different profit. Because these days you just as cocky as your rocket. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm on top. I'm ice cold. This Muslim just served you. Allah mode.
Guys, this Muslim just served you. Allah mode. Allah is in, their God, right? Allah is God mode, right? Also at the same time, Allah mode is when you give something like a dessert with ice cream on top. Allah mode. I want, pecan pie with Allah mode, maybe, right? Or I want, apple pie. Allah mode, right? Dope. Let's get it.
I'm on top. I'm ice cold. This Muslim just served you.
I'm on top. I'm ice cold. I just caught that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Listen, I'm here for, I'm trying not to make this video so long, but it's gonna be, guys.
I'm lyrically lethal. I'm relentless. African verse immune. If I wanted to waste my life with desert spice, I'd watch Dune. What do we get in the
If I wanted to waste my life with desert spice, I'd watch Dune. Dune is that new movie that just came out. It's also a book. So. All right, we're here.
Is he 40 billion? So what? Earning every penny back only took me a month.
Exactly. The money he lost meant nothing.
I went from hard dork to slick orc physique.
Yeah.
Now I'm Lord of the Rings. Take a
the sound effect in the background is of that ring camera. I'm Lord of the Rings. We're here.
I went from hard dork to slick orc physique. Now I'm Lord of the Rings. Take a peek. 3 years to trek to Mecca, man. You must be tripping. One click, I'll get you there overnight with free shipping. I'm hard corporate.
I'm hard corporate.
Tier in the Forbes list. You couldn't even hit top tier in Civ 6.
I actually play with Mansa Musa in Civ 6 often, though, so. All right.
Schooling you like Timbuktu.
I'm schooling you like Timbuktu. Timbuktu was a group of universities. And there have been thousands of people that have studied there over these last, couple hundred years. So that's what he's referring to. I'm schooling you like Timbuktu. It's in the university, the set of universities.
Eating you like Whole Foods.
He bought Whole Foods.
Your ship is sailed just like the dude who came before you.
Okay.
A fire can't hold a candle to me.
A Kindle. Okay.
Got the flywheel flows. I revolutionize delivery. Your talent's oddly beauty like my tax bills.
Yes, you don't pay taxes, sir, or enough taxes.
Alexa, what do we have that he lacks?
Skills.
Alexa, what do we have that he lacks? Skills. Because it's not money, bit. It's not money, bro. I almost said something crazy. Apologies. It's not money. He'll be there soon, though. He'll be at what he had at one time pretty soon. All right. But all right, guys, listen. Let me know in the comments who you think won. For me personally, I'm gonna go with Mansa Musa because I don't know, like Screwface's delivery, it was just insane. He played the part very well. It was written well throughout, right? But in terms of like bar for bar, again, I'm gonna say Mansa Musa. But all right, let me know in the comments who you thought won, and also let me know which ones we should be doing next. I'm pretty sure we have not many left to do, guys. But yeah, all right. You guys all have an amazing day and enjoy it thoroughly. All right.